what we're providing with this is really an opportunity for the practitioners to compare their experiences, to talk freely, and to actually identify where are the similarities, what experiences are out there, what situations have we already been in, and then to jointly think of what can be done differently about it. What we really try is to make them think in a different way and to show them options and to present them with new ideas and feed a little bit what's happening in the debate out there into their daily work, because there's a lot of research about conflict mediation, peace processes, there's a lot of data out there, but it doesn't always seem to reach the practitioners. So we also try a little bit to translate what's out there into the discussions here so that they're aware of what's going on and can use it for their own work.
I expect, a lot of insights and a lot of new ideas, because we know there are people who are really hands-on. So it's a learning experience, but also an opportunity to create some new momentum, because there are people with so many backgrounds.
What makes it really special is that it's really the only forum of its kind that brings us all together as professionals in the mediation field to talk to our peers and exchange views and find out what other people are doing and how they're doing it.
Not only women are represented in this forum, but they are quite women with lots of achievement. Women that they have, been tested before. Women who will be equal to any man are sitting in this forum. So that's why it's very important to be part of it.
Well, I think it's excellent. I think this is the only forum in the year where actually you get to meet all the top mediators from around the world, both from the United Nations and from other countries, people who are deeply involved in trying to mediate conflict, and you get a real insight into many of these conflicts.
I think that what it helps us to do is to take from a number of different mediation processes around the world and see what we can glean from experienced mediators from conflicts that are in Asia and Africa and Middle East, and be able to try to synthesize some of the key lessons so that we can do it better.
Over the years, we've really managed to increase the number of people who are directly involved in the peace process at the highest level, but also from various side aspects. It's really about the practitioners, those who are out there to share their experiences and to come together, exchange information, make contacts, mingle in the corridors, have their bilaterals, and perhaps by doing so also push their work a little bit further. It's a peer group, so it's also a measure of support. It gives them the latest information of what their peers are up to out in the field, what they're doing, what the dilemmas are that they're facing. But I think overall it's just a feeling of not being allowed, that there actually is such a thing as a community of practice, but also lots and lots of contacts that help them facilitate their work later on. But I guess what matters is their ambition to make peace. So mediation as such is perhaps just a tool and just a term. So what matters is that they find an approach and that they find ideas of how they can actually work together with the parties to come over and to get an agreement.